If I asked you to create a cocktail that best represented and complemented Naomi's personality and traits, what ingredients would you use and what would you call it?
This is great. What is it?
Whoa, this is so hard.
Oh my
Can you
gosh,
come back
that's
to me in
weird.
about an hour?
Hey guys, how are you both?
Good, how you
Wow,
doing? Look at
thank
that
you.
shock of hair you have. It's amazing.
Shock of hair, I like that.
Thank you so much. Guys, I'm so excited to talk to you both. Congratulations on the movie. Naomi, I'm going to start with you. I imagine auditioning for Whitney Houston must have been one of the most intense moments of your life. Can you remember what you had to do in your auditions?
Yeah, a few scenes. I had to do like one verbatim scene interview and then some singing. And to be honest with you, I'm not being funny. It wasn't that intense because at the time I wasn't taking it seriously that I could get the part.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was kind of like, oh, I'll give it a go. And it just wasn't. It was when I was getting closer and closer to the end, I was like, oh, this feels a little bit.
That's probably why you got it,
Close.
because you just...
I was very chilled
just
out.
let it go, yeah.
I was chilled.
Yeah, I can do it if you want.
It wasn't like that. It was just more fear.
You remember what you had to sing for it?
It's not right, but it's okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you do it now, don't
Please
worry.
don't.
So obviously, when you found out you got the role of Whitney, that must have been incredibly surreal. Do you remember what you were doing when you got the call to say that you were going to be playing Whitney Houston?
Yeah, I was doing my hair. I'd come back from filming and I was like plaiting up my hair for the night. And then my agent knocked on my door with some champagne and was blasting I Want to Dance with Somebody on a hi-fi. And my hair is half done. I'm like on the ground. Yeah, it was a mad one.
It's a great story.
It's a good
I
story.
love that. I love that, yeah.
They've now started a tradition because of it. They do this with all their clients.
Oh, God.
I love that. That's absolutely amazing. Do they have to call you and be like, you are in, right? Because I'm on my way over.
Yeah, no, they had to plan it with like, oh, we're gonna get a courier to send you over something that has just come into the office, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm in all evening. Come through with a courier, and then they were the courier bearing the good news.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Whitney Houston!
So this one's for both of you. I can't even begin to imagine the amount of research that you both had to do for these roles. So I was wondering, what was the most surprising thing that you found out about Clive and Whitney when you were doing the research for your roles?
I didn't know a lot about Clive really at all. I'd heard of him, but I really didn't know. I didn't know anything really about the music industry. But the fact that this guy is not in any way a musician, that he was a lawyer who sort of fell into this job and then ended up being brilliant at it and discovering people and, you know, nurturing so many people like Whitney and Bruce Springsteen and so many different people that we know today. I mean, Clive Davis it has had such an impact on all of us because of the people that he nurtured and shepherded. So his ear is sort of like taught us how to listen.
Genius levels of earwork. It's crazy. Earwork. I don't think that's
I don't think earwork is the right word.
What about you, Naomi? What was the most surprising thing you found out about Whitney?
You know, I didn't know that she had produced the film Cinderella, and that she was a producer as well as obviously a global icon. I didn't know that she liked to vacuum. I didn't know. I quite like the softer things, because obviously there's some harder kind of lessons I learned, you know, about her dynamic with some of the people in her life. But the kind of softer things, you know, that she was very silly and goofy and used a lot of voices, and all of that stuff was really surprising, because I always just thought, oh my God, she's a diva. She just must like always be in fur dressing gowns. That's what I want to do.
You have that on your rider. There must be a fur dressing gown.
Always.
Yeah, exactly. And Stanley, you probably know this already, but everyone is obsessed with your cocktail making.
Yes.
So I have to ask you, if I asked you to create a cocktail that best represented and complemented Naomi's personality and traits, what ingredients would you use and what would you call it?
This is great. What is it?
Whoa, this is so hard.
Oh my
Can you
gosh,
come back
that's
to me in
weird.
about an hour? I think I would create something that would be warm, because she's very warm,
Thank you.
and refreshing, because she's very refreshing. See how I did that?
Yeah.
And so
It's the best
but
day of
what
my life.
exactly it would entail, I couldn't tell you right now.
Like a warm espresso martini?
That actually sounds really disgusting.
That's horrible. Leave it to Stanley.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
You tell I don't make many cocktails. That was a perfectly okay said.
Music is not a color to me. It has no boundaries. I sing what I want to sing, be how I want to be, and reach as big an audience as I can.
And so you both give such incredible performances in this. And Naomi, I'd love to know how long it took you to completely master Whitney's mannerisms in her performances, because she was such a unique performer in so many ways.
Well, gosh, about 8 months before we started shooting. It took about 8 months.
Wow, yeah.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
And I think I went maybe slightly a little bit crazy in that time. But I still don't think I perfected it. I'm literally like, I've watched it now and I'm like, oh, I should have done this there.
Oh,
I should have
no, but
I can't help it. I'm just like, there's the tiny little things and bigger things that I'm like, oh, I should have.
yeah, but it's incredible what you did.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I just couldn't believe it.
It was fun.
Did you have another job? Sorry, we're having a
Could
conversation.
you?
No, I'm kidding. No, I was just curious. Did you have another job when you were preparing? Were you working on other stuff or no?
No, I took
That was
time
it.
off.
Yeah.
I finished Master of None, found out I got it, waited until I was done with Master of None, and then was like,
Started working.
Whitney
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Because I'm not good at multitasking at all.
It's hard.
I can't
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
too many things.
That's amazing. Stanley, have you got any more questions you want to ask?
No. I'll let you.
Okay. Well, I've actually got to go. So this is.
Get out of here!
Oh, sorry.
With
Sorry.
your
It's been
bad
lovely to meet you
cocktails.
both.
Sorry about that.
I'm gonna go have a warm
Sorry, dude.
espresso.
I have a warm
Espresso
espresso martini.
Guys, it's been so lovely talking to you both. Congratulations and Merry Christmas. Hope I get
Merry Christmas to you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're building something here, so you just keep singing.
Daddy, my money. I trusted you. You were meant to look out for me.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Kevin Hart.
Hi, my name's Eric Stonestreet.
Hi, I'm Margot. I'm Journey.
I'm James McAvoy.
I'm Daniel Radcliffe.
I'm Rebel Wilson.
I'm Jeremy Clarkson.
I'm going to be translating some Scottish tweets for It's Gone Viral.
On It's Gone Viral.
Ooh, on It's Gone Viral.